sports. Tell me about your life and who you were before the accident. Well, I was down in Dunedin studying, down in Otago, and basically I was just a typical young fella down in Dunedin playing rugby and hanging out with his mates and studying. What happened? I had a rugby injury, so I broke my neck. So I basically went into a tackle, just had my head in the wrong place, and yeah, Bob's your uncle. What was life like in the days, weeks after? Just a bit of shock. Yeah, I didn't know what was happening. All I knew was I couldn't get off the ground, and so it was just a lot of uncertainty, trying to figure out what was wrong. Could the outcome have been different? Yeah, possibly. Probably my technique of tackling the guy wasn't as good. So just having my head in the right place, would have minimised the risk of me having a serious injury. How did you process what had happened mentally? It was a bit of an adjustment, going from a young, active guy to now trying to figure out how I was going to, live a full and active life. So it's just trying to change my way of thinking and, still being able to do the things that I wanted to do, but in a different way. Virtual rugby was a big avenue for me in terms of meeting other guys, seeing how they lived, how they managed living in a chair. What helped with your recovery physically and mentally? Pretty much getting back into a bit of study, so kind of getting some normality back. So I went back to university, probably 2 years after my injury. Went back to finish my degree in physiotherapy. Who has been your biggest support and how important has that been? My family and my friends. Pretty much just treated me like I wasn't in a chair. So a lot of jokes and just carried on as usual. How does life now contrast to what you were anticipating would be like in the weeks after your injury? To where I am now and looking back, I never would have imagined I would have finished my physio degree. I look back now and I'm pretty proud to have finished that degree and now working full time as a physio, working in wheelchairs and seating, seeing people with similar injuries as myself and trying to get them back to engaging in their environments and their community. Thanks.